Hats and Hammers, BC. I'm Pat Corcoran.
And I'm Maggie Ruley.
And we're
Breaking News.
6 months ago, Max the dog disappeared from his Florida home. Last week, the missing pooch was found 1,000 miles away in Chicago by using a microchip previously implanted in Max's skin. Talk about a doggone miracle. I only wish I could use a microchip to get something back every time I lost something. Like the 2 hours of my life I lost watching the movie 10,000 BC. If you haven't seen it, worst line from that movie? When the caveman says, "Tell them I'm older than I look." Sounds like a freshman boy trying to get into a party. Meg, you know about that, you predator.
I think you had a lot of experience with that one.
Well, those are darker days.
It's so tough for me. Well, speaking of senior dances, after incidents of freak dancing at Howard County Centennial High School, the principal called an emergency town meeting to regulate future school dances. The new rules include no leg wrapping around others, no forceful thrusting, and no removal of clothing. Sort of sounds similar to the rules imposed by Pat's prom date senior year.
Yeah, well, you know, back in high school, they used to call me the Chinese finger trap. Wrap my legs around girls so tight. And you better believe I'm still a boa constrictor out on that dance floor. A Minnesota man broke into a house and stole 8 piggy banks, netting $2,700 worth of coins. The man then went to the Burlington coat factory and bought a new wardrobe before being caught by police. What I want to know is who has almost 3 G's lying around in 8 piggy banks? And who has 8 piggy banks? And who goes to the Burlington coat factory over Men's Warehouse? You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it. That's a catchphrase from Men's Warehouse.
My dad goes to the Burlington coat factory.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, well. At
okay.
Burlington Coat Factory, they have more than great coats. Do a little shout out there.
Staying true to the motto that everything should taste like bacon, the makers of bacon salt introduced the revolutionary new product, Baconaise. Baconaise founders claimed the recipe for this ultimate bacon spread came directly from Kirstie Alley's recipe book. The ingredients, bacon, mayonnaise, and a little love from Kirstie Alley's thighs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's rough. Okay. And finally, for me, researchers from the Georgia School of Medicine say they are able to erase the memories of mice and are considering using similar procedures on humans. What they don't realize is that BC students have already beaten them to the punch. It's called shotgunning 6 beers and a mod on Saturday night and blacking out. Here to tell us a little bit more about that, we have Maggie.
I am kind of a party animal, Pat Corcoran.
Well, they keep you in a cage during the whole week.
Oh, well, party animal. In a recent study, I don't really know where that was coming from. Okay. In a recent study, it was discovered that men would rather date blondes but marry brunettes. Out of 3,000 men polled, more than half found blondes sexier than other girls, and the majority said they would rather have a first date with a blonde. What do you think about this, Pat? Outrageous. Personally,
I'm colorblind to the whole thing. Blonde, brunette, redhead. Hey, I'll go with any one of them. You know, back in the old days, my mom used to tell me, Patrick, a girl treats you right, you hold on to her, because you don't know when the wind's going to take her away. I don't have any more to say, but I think Maggie does. Oh my goodness. What is that, seaweed on your hair? Jesus.
I had a little dye job.
Oh, wow. You look great.
Thank you. I know.
You look a drag queen. All right. I think that's all we have for this week, fortunately. Join us next week on an all-new episode of We're Breaking News.